Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bible study. I hope you're having a great day today and are being blessed by this day. I want you to do me a favor. After listening to my short Bible study, go and study this passage somewhere else because it really does mean a lot. And what Jesus is saying here is very important. And I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher or anything, I'm just a Bible study guide. So if you would, go take this passage and go somewhere else and listen to it. And I've renamed this one here. It was named The Will of My Father, but I renamed it. This will be part 5, and it says, I never knew you, verses 21 through 23. And I renamed it Lord, Lord. I think that's is more appropriate. So let's see what Jesus has got to say here. He says here in Matthew 7, verses 21, he says, Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? And did we not drive out demons and in your name perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers. What is Jesus trying to say here? Man, these guys were doing all this stuff here. They were driving out demons and prophesying in his name and everything. And Jesus is telling them, Go away from me, you evildoers. You know, it's a warning from Jesus during his Sermon on the Mount about the difference between true faith and false professions. This emphasizes that simply claiming to know God or performing religious works is not enough. True salvation requires a genuine relationship with God and obedience to his will. And I think one of the key things that we can glean from this is words versus action. Jesus is stressing that lip service, just calling him Lord, Lord, without corresponding obedience is meaningless. And there's also a bit of religious works and how it talks about religious works are insufficient. And those that are rejected on Judgment Day point to their impressive spiritual resumes, prophesying, casting out demons, and performing miracles. However, Jesus highlights that the spiritual gifts and outward religious acts do not automatically equate or to transform the heart to authentic faith. And you know the importance of the relationship. I think what Jesus is what saying here is the most chilling words to me is I never knew you. It points to a lack of personal saving relationship with Christ, rendering their seemingly good deeds as lawlessness. And because that they what they did outside of God's will. And I think that's the most important thing that we can learn here today is that we may go to church, we may tithe, we may read our devotionals and everything, we may even pray, but do you have a spiritual relationship with Christ? Do you call on him regularly? Do you do his will? Are you being obedient to him? And it's hard, but that's part of your salvation. Is to do that, is to do those things and not be part of the world. And you know, it's all about reconciling your heart with Jesus, just like God has reconciled you through Jesus to Him. Everyone, have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.